Welcome to your Research Business Daily Report. We hope you had a great weekend. For you viewers, by far the single favorite subject since RBDR's launch back in February has been Google Consumer Surveys. And product manager Paul McDonald spoke with us about how the new service, which had so many researchers on the edge of their seats when it was introduced, is going so far. Paul, so far, how is Google Consumer Surveys performing as far as Google's internal satisfaction?
Yeah, I think we're really exceeding our expectations. We didn't really know what to think going into this project, but we've given access to market research to small and medium-sized businesses, the folks that we service with AdWords and analytics, and our other properties like Google Apps. They really haven't had access to this data before, and so it's been really interesting to watch them use it and sort of give them access to this stuff.
So the researchers are pleased and the publishers are pleased?
The publishers are very pleased. They're making lots of money on these surveys. We're doing between $12 and $18 CPM for our unit on these pages, in addition to the money they're making on ads on their site. Researchers are very pleased because they can get answers to their questions very quickly, usually within 24 hours, and very affordably. Really, there's no other place where you can get this type of data for as little money as we're providing here.
Has there been any feedback, positive or negative, from Google users about this and what they're now able to do, but the time they're having to devote, as brief as it may be?
So I think users, people who are reading this content, are excited because they don't have to pull out their wallet and sign up for an account and pay for this content. Instead, they can answer a 1 or 2 question survey, which is very, very simple for them to do and takes less than 30 seconds in most cases. So they're very excited as well.
Okay. What are the major changes that have taken place at Google Consumer Surveys since you rolled it out in March to where we are today in mid-June?
Yeah, so since we've launched, we've done 4 major releases. There's been a variety of different features that we've released, but mostly around our question formats and options for those formats, as well as visualizations for the data once you get it back. Also, the publishers have seen a lot of change in the micro surveys that we serve up to make them a better user experience for their users.
Okay. Now, I've seen publicly stated that Google has no intention of going into the market research business or becoming a real market researcher. But that being the case, you guys are really testing a lot of different things, aren't you?
Yeah, my team works in a way which we're able to test things out very quickly. We release to production almost 8 times a day, and not every one of those has a major feature in it, but we're able to test things very quickly. In the end, though, we're not trying to be a market research firm. We don't want to do syndicated research. We don't have the expertise, nor do we have the time to do that. Really, at its core, Google is a technology company, and that's where we perform the best. So we're building a platform and a sample that we think is the most representative of any other sample that uses sort of the internet to get responses.
Okay. And Google is doing this because obviously they want to help publishers. That's been publicly stated. But it also has to do with your own business model internally, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I mean, for publishers, this is a new way for them to monetize their sites, especially in this day and age where they're not getting revenue from their print subscriptions for a lot of the newspapers out there. They're trying to make it up with online revenue from ads, and it doesn't always work. So this gives them a new way to monetize that content without putting up a hard paywall on their site. For our researchers, I think the real interest here for Google is to give all of our customers, our AdWords advertisers, the folks using Google Analytics, our small and medium-sized businesses using Google Apps, a way to learn about their own customers, a way to get quantitative data about their customers that is fast and affordable. And so we're using our customers as sort of guinea pigs for this product, and what's coming out of it is really exciting. They're really doing some really high quality research and getting answers to their questions and solving their business problems.
Hey, Paul, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
It's been a great pleasure, Bob. Thank you very much.
Okay, you have a great weekend. What you've just seen is a snippet of a 55-minute long interview that Paul granted us. So if the ins and outs of Google consumer surveys matter to you, or they're just of interest, don't miss the elongated version. An email will go out to everyone as soon as we post it on this YouTube channel. For now, that's today's Research Business Daily Report, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.